Baby Metal dropped their new album, Metal Fourth. This record, man, has been a long time coming because it got delayed several times. It was supposed to come out at the beginning of the US tour, and then it was supposed to come out in the middle, and then they were like, fuck it, we're just gonna place it like a month and a half after that. Which is fine. Because it's finally here and it absolutely rips. Baby Metal is a band that just continues to explode. Like every single time I hear their name mentioned, it's like, holy shit, they just got 11 times bigger than they were the last time someone mentioned them to me. So the rise for this band has been absolutely insane. And like this record, I know it's just going to propel this band to yet again another level. I didn't know that there could be a next level, but the next level of where they're already at. They just got off their most successful US tour to date, and this record is just going to keep doing it for them, just keep leveling them up. It's just, there's a lot of collaborations on this record, and Baby Metal is a band that just consistently proves how great they are at working with other artists, because a large, I believe all the singles, honestly, were all songs that had features on them, and every single time you and I were like, holy fuck, this song absolutely blows us away. And then hearing those songs back to back to back to back on the album, dude, I mean, it kicks off with From Me to You, which features Poppy, goes into Ra-ta-ta-ta-ta, which features Electric Callboy, which is one of my favorite songs off the record, hands down.
Of ever, yeah. One of up there somewhere.
And then it has Song 3, which features Slaughter to Prevail, which we chatted about a bunch on here because we chatted about it as a single, and then it was on the Slaughter to Prevail record, and now we're chatting about it again. And then Con Con featuring Bloodywood, which is a fucking insane track.
What a good pull. That one made me so happy, because that Bloodywood record was fucking phenomenal. Oh my goodness.
But like this band, their ability to collaborate with a wide variety of artists, because like their, Polyphia is a just instrumental fucking progressive metal band,
so pretty,
and their collaboration rocks just as much as the Bloodywood, which is like Indian folk metal, which is just as dope, and the collaboration rocks just as hard. There's Poppy, there's Spirit Box, there's Tom Morello, who's from Rage Against the Machine. Like all of the features, they're all from like different points, all of obviously the same overarching genre of metal, but they're pulling from all these different influences, and then they're able to so seamlessly bake their style, which is like this chaotic feeling of metal, blend it so well with whatever artist they're working with, whether it be a Polyphia, which is like this very intricate, beautiful, progressive, melodic metalcore thing, or a band like Slaughter to Prevail, which is just how fucking hard can we punch you in the face, and I hope it hurts when we punch you in the face. And the record at no point feels like any song is out of place, which I think is the most impressive part. There are obviously a couple of songs on here as well that are without features, and those songs rock just as hard. And again, they just kind of, that's what blows me away about this band, is just their ability to have their sound, bring other people in that have such a wildly different sound from them, and every single song makes sense in succession. Because it's one thing to do that as an artist putting out singles, because you're not placing them on top of each other, but then to be able to do that and place them on top of each other is a whole different level of skill, in my opinion. Exactly. It already takes an immense amount of skill to be able to do that, and collaborate with other artists, and not have things bash heads, if you're going to blend two sounds that really don't make a ton of sense on paper, but then to be able to stack it and it make cohesive sense, whole different skill set right there. I really enjoyed this record because it flows so seamlessly. The Spirit Box feature is one of my favorites because I absolutely love that band. I love From Me to You with Poppy. Ra-ta-ta-ta-ta is just a song that has been on repeat for me for goddamn long time. And then Con Con featuring Bloodywood is another one that's up there for me as well. But I could sit here and name every single song because they're all phenomenal. This record seriously blew me the hell away.
This was the first record on the playlist, so this was basically how I started my day this morning, because as we mentioned before, it was a 7-hour playlist, so this was an all-day thing. This record as I mean, I'm just echoing what you just said. It completely blew me away. I mean, my expectations were already pretty high because I like baby metal.
Mhm.
I don't listen to them frequently, but it's like I've seen them. I haven't seen them perform. I've seen videos of them perform. I was really introduced to them fully with what was it, Gimme Chocolate, but that was like the one off song. And then Ratatatata came out, and I was like, this is what I wanted. And also, I was really into Electric Callboy at the time. Still am. Just they drop more music, guys. Finished the album, you know. Um, and then got progressively into them. With the singles that were dropping leading up to the record, they dropped a lot. So more than half the record, we already knew and I already loved, which was good. So going into it, I just saw singles stacked on singles stacked on single, and I was like, fuck, this is a lot. But I completely agree with what you said. To be able to stack all of those singles and all of those features that come from just literally every corner of like the alternative space is absolutely incredible. Them being able to put Electric Callboy, Slaughter Prevail, and Bloodywood next to each other is fucking crazy. I did skip over Poppy because I mean Poppy and Baby Metal just kind of make sense in my head. It's just like it's the same kind of like Poppy's more industrial. At least I'm thinking back to, the my record that I really enjoyed from her, which was it had Concrete on it.
I
Which
disagree.
one was that? I disagree. Fucked with that record. She did more pop, and then she did. Fuck,
I
she
mean, the
confuses me.
the most recent record is back to the roots that we like from her.
That we liked.
Yeah,
I'm just.
she does a new thing every
She
time.
does everything.
But I
Yeah.
have a feeling she might stay in the metal lane a little bit. It seems to be working out this time
That
around.
makes sense. And
It's
it's
make
also the community that fits most with her. I mean, she toured with Avenged Sevenfold, and then she did the song with Bad Omens, and then she did the song with Knocked Loose. So it's like I feel like it's where she belongs.
yeah.
Also, like her. And anyway, this isn't a poppy review. Anyways, so my personal favorite is Sunset Kiss with Polyphia. I'm a really big fan of Polyphia. I think they're honestly like one of the best bands, and I don't talk about them often because they are just like an instrumental band. So it's not like it could be like, damn, their lyrics are so fucking deep, and they write, man.
I'm actually seeing
When
them
I
in a
use,
couple weeks open for Corn and System of a Down. Very excited.
please let me know how that is.
I will.
Honestly, like I really want to see them live, and they're so good. I think their music is they're like
I didn't
some
know
of the
you fucked with
best
them like
artists
that.
right now. I really do. My friend got me into them, and now it's just like every time I go and visit, we always just sit down and just watch like all of their shit. So it's just fuck, I love Polyphia. Um my Queen is also my favorite, one of my favorite tracks off of it was Spirit Box. I think Courtney's vocals are just so, as soon as it came on and as soon as I heard her voice, I was like, is this fucking Courtney? Is this I and a lot of her clips and like one takes have been on my For You page. I say For You page. I'm on Instagram. I'm not on TikTok. All right, kids. Um, I'm on Instagram. I saw this thing where it was like TikTok is like vape and Instagram is like cigarettes. I was like, all right, yeah.
yeah.
But I really liked that song a lot, and I'm starting my respect and my interest in Spirit Box is growing more and more because I'm seeing them a lot more in my day to day instead of just kind of like one off whenever they drop something. They did just drop a record. I'm hoping I get that second wind and I really get into them because holy shit, this song fucked. Um, Rat-ta-ta-ta-ta was one of my favorite. Rat-ta-ta-ta. We always add like five extras. It's like na na na.
Well, I do it
But
because there's the ones in parentheses.
in the parentheses, but there's no parentheses here. It's just fucking
I
Rat-ta.
just can't
Everyone
stop
knows.
myself.
Because it rolls off the tongue too easy. That was one of my top tracks of all time last year when we did our year in review. I don't have to say anything else about that. I'm pretty sure I talked about it for like 5 minutes. And it's like such a fun, dumb
Such a fun
song.
listen. Such a fun listen.
There's no lyrical like there's nothing powerful in it. It's just fun as fuck.
Yeah.
You know?
And
So I'm not gonna
those two bands probably make, like, besides Poppy, make the most sense together.
Absolutely. It is because it's like they're counterparts of each other. It just makes sense and I love them so much. So I thoroughly enjoyed this record. Honestly, this was my favorite record that dropped this week. It completely blew me away. This was added to my top list. I don't know where yet, but just kind of as a marker of a review this, listen to this again before, the year's over.